Hey, I'm live. Here I am, folks. Late as usual. Kind of like my thing now. Getting to be late all the time. I'm really good at it. I'm getting better at it all the time. I gotta sit up more. So let's spark this sucker up. Happy 4:30. Happy 4:30, everybody. Finally got here. Took me all day, but I made it. And look, see if we can't get a little closer here. There we go. It took me all day, but I got here. I know I'm late, 10 minutes late. I had a hell of a time because dog was using my computer the other day and he got it all screwed up. But anyway, I'm here. So, oh, went down the wrong lung. So, I got the news. I got to blow my nose already. This usually doesn't happen until about 2 or 3 stories in. Oh. Oh. I didn't expect to sneeze. But it's probably a good thing I did. Anyway, here we go. Jeff German, an investigative reporter for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, has spent. I spent the last few months exposing misdeeds and turmoil. Hey, dog. Thank you. He spent the last few months exposing misdeeds and turmoil in the office of Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis, a 45-year-old Democrat. German was found stabbed to death outside his Las Vegas home last Saturday morning, and authorities quickly zeroed in on Tellis as a suspect. Search was conducted of Tellis's home, where a long-sleeve orange T-shirt and a wide-brimmed straw hat was found, which matched the clothes worn by the killer in the surveillance video. German's genetic material was also found under the fingernails of Tellis. Tellis appeared in court Thursday, where the judge ordered he be held without bail until his arraignment. So looks like he's the one who killed him. I guess you shouldn't say bad things about politicians in the newspaper. Otero County, New Mexico Commissioner Coey Griffin, founder of a group called Cowboys for Trump, lost his job this week for participating in the January 6th on our nation's capital. State District Court Judge Francis Matthew said his decision that Griffin violated Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution when he took part in the riot that left 4 people dead and 100 police injured, disqualifying him for holding local, state, or federal office. Matthew further stated Griffin incited, encouraged, and helped normalize the violence, and that Griffin's actions were overt acts in support of the insurrection. He's the first elected official removed from office for involvement in the January 6th riot. It's the first time a judge has called it an insurrection. And it's also the first time since 1869 that a public official has been removed from office under Section 3. Oh, man. Move, Buster. nose is just nuts today. Oh, don't tell me you want to go out. I just started the show. You can wait a minute or two. So the leaked membership list of the Oath Keepers was published in September of 2021 by the journalism collective called Distributed Denial of Secrets. The Anti-Defamation League Center of Extremism went through the 38,000 names on the list to identify those who held sensitive positions. So it turned out that 373 of them are in law enforcement, at least 10 chiefs and 11 sheriffs. 117 of them are military, 11 in addition to 11 reservists, and 31 military contractors. There are 86 firefighters, including several chiefs, 19 paramedics, and 31 emergency techs. There are 81 who are holding or running for public office, running the gambit from local office holders, school board members, aldermen, mayors, town councilmen, state representatives, and state senators. Inclusion in the list does not mean that they are currently members of the Oath Keepers. So they may not be members of Oath Keepers anymore. But I didn't know that there were 38,000 Oath Keepers, which that was surprising to me in and of itself. So it's a bigger group than I thought. Oh, wow. The weed of the week is Wu-Tang Haze, a sativa at 27.1% THC. So there was a skeleton found in a cave in Borneo, which is now Indonesia. Appears to be evidence of the oldest surgical amputation, 24,000 years later than a farmer in France who had his left arm cut off about 7,000 years ago. So the newly discovered amputee was a child when the amputation occurred, lived approximately 10 years after the surgery. It happened so long ago that the portion of Indonesia was at that time connected to the mainland. So we're talking 30,000 years ago. Okay. So this was the anatomical knowledge required to conduct such an operation was not thought of as possible during the hunter-gatherer era of mankind, making this an extremely rare find. And kind of like got to rewrite all the books, you know, because nobody expected them to have this kind of knowledge that far back. I mean, wasn't just somebody who lost a leg or something. This was somebody who actually had surgery to remove their leg. Okay, so that's pretty amazing that 30,000 years ago, they knew how to amputate a leg. You know, knew what to do with the nerves and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a pretty astounding story. Harry Hursty is a cybersecurity expert who's often contracted by local state level election officials to test the vulnerability of its voting machines. Now, he's bought hundreds of voting machines over the years, but that's why he bought a Dominion ImageCast 10 machine as soon as he saw it on eBay. He said, "I've never had a chance to look inside one of those," he said with some excitement. He paid $1,200 for it, And in an effort to determine its provenance of the machine, he sent an email to Michigan's Secretary of State's office, alerting them of the purchase. Something he does whenever he buys a voting machine. Michigan did not know the machine was missing until they received his email. So they began an investigation to find out how he got a hold of this machine. The machine is currently still unopened, sitting in his house. And he's waiting to find out if it was stolen or not, because he's eager to take it, open up the box and take a look at this thing. But he doesn't know if it's stolen, so he doesn't know if it's his. So it's just sitting there waiting. But the guy who bought it and posted on eBay said he bought it from a Salvation Army store in Michigan for $1.75. So he scooped it up in a hurry. So the Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica, also known as the Doomsday Glacier, because of its high risk of collapse, is holding on by its fingernails. Okay. Recent satellite images indicate that the undercut of the glacier, the portion that's underwater, is melting faster than they thought. It's got maybe 5 more years before it detaches itself from the mainland, and it's about the size of the state of Florida. And once it drops in the ocean, it's going to raise the oceans worldwide about 3 feet. So we could see the loss of much coastline and maybe a few cities and towns around the world, and a few islands maybe might disappear. So hence the name Doomsday Glacier. So that's all the news I have. So all the news that I felt fit to read, and all the news I could write notes on before the show started. So that's it, folks. That's all I got. And it doesn't look like I got much in the way of viewers other than Dog. So hey, Dog, how you doing? Oh, by the way, the cheese is a huge hit. Cheese is a huge hit. Everybody likes the taste of that stuff. Well, that has a nice taste. Went out with Military John for lunch yesterday. He loved it. And who else? A couple other people up at the bar liked it too. That took a joint up there last night. So, good stuff. Got more in flour. Good. Glad to hear that. Although I think I'm going to flip my Gorilla Glue tent this week. They're getting pretty big. I think it's about time for that. They're looking like they ought to flip. They look eager. And they keep growing. You know, I mean, they just don't seem to want to stop doing that. So, and I don't have that much light left. I mean, light height left. So I might as well flip them. So, get that done this week. I'm eager anyway. You know, that one's been in veg a long time. You know, at least twice as long as the others. So we'll see how that goes. So this stuff has a lot of cough in it. The weed of the week. Appears to anyway. I know Stoney's been on right before me the past few weeks. But then when he goes off, he doesn't come into my show, so I don't know what happens to him. He must go to work or something. He's been doing work around the house, I know. He hasn't been on my show in a long time. So I'm only a couple of weeks away from starting year 4 of my show. I'm almost complete with year 3 here. This is my 50th episode. So 2 more weeks will end year 3. I'm almost getting tired of doing this. Especially since nobody shows up anymore. You know, I usually get like 1 viewer and we talk, but that's about it. I'm not getting a lot of folks anymore. I must have alienated people by saying one thing or another. I have no idea. Summertime? Is that what it is? Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. My viewership picks up. Because I was wondering if I had to switch my time of day. Especially the Tuesday show. You know, because it is right in the middle of the day. Especially if you go further out west. Yeah. But I don't know. I'd have to be up by noon. That's the problem. Yeah. I was thinking of making it later in the day. Yeah, something like that. You know, it's only on for an hour anyway. Change the time on my Tuesday show. Make it a couple hours later. Then it'd be 4:20 on the West Coast. It might be a better idea. Do 6:20 here. 4:20 on the West Coast. Maybe I'll try that. Start doing my Tuesday show later. See if I get more viewers. Maybe I'll do that. So I finally did the Rolling Stones. Only took me a couple of years to get there. That's how much I like the Rolling Stones. So I had John watch Hurricane SPLIFFY does the weather yesterday. He said I was a lot fatter then. I didn't realize. So I guess I was. That was 2014, I think it was, when we did that or something. Long time ago. 2018, maybe? I don't know. Long time. Yeah. That was back when you were doing your show. Wednesday? Sure. Going out to lunch with my Bessie on Tuesday before she heads back to Arizona. I got nothing going on Wednesday that I'm aware of. Monday's busy, though. I got my teleconference with my neurosurgeon. And right after that, I got to dash out of the house and head to physical therapy right after that. They want me to put a booster seat on my toilet. I don't think I want to. TMI. Yeah, I understand. It's because of my leg, but no other reason. So you got me sitting on a pillow now to raise up the height of my chair. So when I stand up, it doesn't hurt as much. I haven't tried it yet. I've been stood up since I put the pillow on my chair. So I don't know if it's going to help or not. Oh, hello, Heidi. You see your tail wagging? Bottom of the screen. Heading to do dishes. We'll talk Wednesday. Okay. Well, I don't know who I'm going to talk to now. Guess I'll sit here and talk to myself. So, hey, I got a second thumbs up. There must be somebody else out there I don't know about. Hello, somebody else. I guess there's somebody that's out there but not paying attention or something. Somebody's paying attention. So I'll just keep talking. So we have a harvest moon tonight. A great big shiny harvest moon. So make sure you get out there and look at it. So when the moon comes up, get out there and take a peek because it's going to be a great big one. Nice harvest moon to look at. So go check that out. Hope you have clear skies where you're at. You can check it out. So you do that. Go check out that full moon. It's going to be a biggie. So what was the weed of the week? Weed of the week today is, I wrote it down here somewhere. There's my pad. Here we go. Our weed of the week is grapefruit sour diesel. Is that this week? No, that was last week. This week's weed of the week is something else. Not grapefruit sour diesel. I think it's a Kush. Here we go. Wu-Tang Haze. That's what it is. Wu-Tang Haze. And it's 27.1% THC. That's the T, but of course. So that's what I'm toking on. Of course, this stuff has been making me cough a lot. So I don't know that I'd recommend it. I've been able to smoke enough of it to get high. See what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it was a shitty cure. I don't know, but every tea I take, it makes me cough. So I haven't been able to get high yet. So I wouldn't recommend this. Okay. Not worth the money. Too much cough in this weed. I can't get past a hit. This is terrible. I don't even want to smoke any more of it. And I got an eighth. So I don't know how I'm going to get through an eighth of this shit. Maybe I'll put it in my vape. I got a bag vaporizer from a long time ago. Maybe I'll use that. Get rid of it that way. That'd be better than this. It's got to be better than this. This is killing me. Yeah, I don't want to smoke this. I'll try it again. See what happens. No, that's just plain harsh. Excuse me, but I just had to do that. I don't want to smoke that stuff. What else have I got? Where's that cheese? This is some mellow smoking stuff here. Grind up some of this. So a bunch of that in my grinder. Didn't even grind out. I don't want to smoke you. Get out of there. Yeah, this cheese tastes really good. So, smoke some of that. Well, when Mrs. Spliffy wants some weed, I'll give her that stuff. That's what I'll do. Grind this up. Hack me a cone. Come on. Oh, man. Now I spilled it all over me. Oh, what a mess. Having a hard time here, folks. There. All ground up. I got to find a place to put it. This is a trays full of the crappy stuff. Move that over to one side. Put the good stuff over here. There. Now this is mellow, this stuff here. I like this. This is the good stuff. This is some homegrown, but not my homegrown. Got it all over me. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this much more. That stuff there, it's not for human consumption. Where's my cones? So I use Trippy Day cones. They're non-GMO, unlike raw cones, and they're less expensive. They come 50 in a box like this. It's a little wooden box, which is, I think, a lot nicer looking than having that big plastic tube standing there on your table. So try Trippy cones. They're nice cones. Trippy Day, I'm sorry. Just another Trippy Day. Now it's easy to do this with one shaky hand. But it used to be a lot worse when I had two shaky hands. So I have a teleconference with my neurosurgeon on Monday, and hopefully we're going to determine when to do the other hand. The other side of my body, actually. And I'll be completely shake-free. It'll be so good. Because I shake a lot. Okay, so if I could stop doing this, it'd be wonderful. I already stopped on the right side through the surgery I had in March. So what's cool about the surgery is that it's non-invasive. They don't have to cut nothing. They just shoot rays into my head. And I get all better. And that's the way I like it. I'm just filling this cone here. So I'll be with you in a minute. I can fire this thing up. So I don't know where everybody is today. I thought maybe Stoney would stop in, but he didn't. He just finished up his show. It takes a while. I'm using my shaky hand so to pack it. Normally I do this on a tabletop where I can use my steady hand, but obviously my tabletop is covered with a laptop, so I can't do it that way. But I'm almost done here. About a pinch more, and I'll be all set. Oh, I dropped it. Hopefully there's still enough in there. Yeah, be glad when all this shaking stops. I can be a normal person. Because this side is steady by comparison. So, be nice to have a completely steady bod. I've been seeing that since I was in my 20s. So, I'm 75 now, so it's a long time to be shaking. Nice to have it stop. Now I can smoke something that won't hurt me. Yes, indeed. Looking forward to this. So don't buy that stuff, whatever the hell I said it was. Oh, that tastes so good. And it doesn't make me cough. It's just plain good. Tasty. See, there's no coughs in this stuff. It's just good. And they do have to do this again, though. Excuse me. Hi, Buster. Yeah, I like this. This is good. So I went out to lunch yesterday with Military John. Went to a nice bar in Mokina, Illinois. What was the name of that place? Started with a C. I don't remember. Nope. Name escapes me. But they had good food. I had an Italian combo sandwich. If you're not from Chicago, you wouldn't know what that is. It's a beef and sausage combo. But if you don't want a beef, if you're not from Chicago, you wouldn't know what an Italian beef is unless you've been to Chicago. So it's a sliced roast beef, very thinly sliced roast beef, seasoned Italian, and served on French bread. And the combo, of course, would be with Italian sausage. So that's what I had. Military John had a Reuben sandwich. Nice place, very good. Wish I could remember the name of it. Started with a C. Nice to get out of the area once in a while and try new places. Because everybody around here pretty much sells the same food. You know. Keith and Chief, welcome aboard. Just talking about lunch yesterday. Went out to lunch. Went to a town about 30 miles from here. Just for something different. And it was. It was better than the food around here. And all the places around here pretty much sell the same thing. Because they get it all from the same purveyors, you know. So you get tired of the same old shit. So I abandoned the weed of the week. It was so harsh I couldn't take it. So I'm smoking some of Dog's Autoflower cheese. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the weed of the week was total shit. It was so harsh. I was coughing on every hit. It was Glutang Haze. And it was just awful. So I gave it up. And I rolled up some of this cheese that I got from Dog. And it's really good. Except I did a shitty job of packing this cone. And it's burning funny. It's a combo of Harley's Amazon Goddess and his Amazon headband. Nice. Nice. Wish I could join you there. I still have to get some of Harley's genetics. Try grow some of that. I got 3 plants that are in flower, and let me show you a picture. Here's my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, I bet it's behind it. Yeah, here we go. I got a let's see. I got a tent full of Gorilla Glue, and I decided I'm going to flip it this week. Yeah. You see that? That's all Gorilla Glue. So I'm going to flip that this week. I got a sick little one here. Can't wait till she feeds better. Thanks. I'm using different nutrients. I'm using Humboldt Secret, and they've been around a long, long time. And their nutrients are for any kind of flowering plants. They're not just for weed. And they're for all kinds of botanicals. So they've been around a long, long time, and know what they've been doing. They know what they're doing. So I've been giving them a try, and I had a Gorilla Glue plant that was in really bad shape, and it brought it back around. The one in the middle of that room, or that in the grow room there, she's like twice as old as the other ones, but she was real sickly, And now she looks just as healthy as the others. So I figured now that she's as healthy as the others, I'm just going to flip them all, and because she came back on those Humboldt nutrients. I'm just going to keep using them. They're super simple to use. So just add them to your water. A few cc's of this, a few cc's of that. I'm happy. I really like this stuff. And they even have a what they call a flower stacker, which is supposed to increase your flower output, stack your buds. So that seemed to be performing quite well too in my in the tent where my stuff is flowering. So I'm liking that as well. That you start using like the third weekend of flower. I had one that by the third week of flower wasn't showing hardly anything. And I started using that, and holy shit, all of a sudden it's taken off. So I'm real satisfied with their products. I'm going to keep using them. I know all this other stuff is designed specifically for weed, but I think these people have been at it a lot longer, and with plants in general, and I kind of trust them more. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I can't wait to see how much Gorilla Glue I get out of that tent. I never grew that much in a tent. I got 5 plants in there. I'm not going to do that ever again. I'm never going to do that many plants in a tent like that again, but I just wanted to see what it'd look like if I just jammed them all in there. Oh, you want to go outside? Okay, Buster. I got to let Buster out. Be right back. Okay, boy. Come on. Let's go outside. Come by the door. Well, come on. Let's go outside. Isn't that what you want? Come by the door. You don't want to go outside? Well, then I'm going to sit down again. Aren't you going outside? Come on. Why are you just standing there? Come on by the door. Come on. Come on, let's go outside. Don't you want to go outside? Come on. See, there's Heidi of it. She wants to go outside. Come on. Come on, let's go outside. Goofy dogs. Goofy dogs. It's a 3x3. So it's a small tent for that many plants, I know. But I figured I'd just stick them all in there. So just to help, for the hell of it, I just see how full I could get it. So it's wall-to-wall plants in there. It's a bitch trying to water them, trying to find where the pots are. Oh, have you? It gets crowded. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It gets real crowded in there fast. So I'm just gonna flip them this week. Figure around Wednesday, maybe I'll flip them. Dog comes over on Wednesday. Gives me something to time them by, Then I know it was a Wednesday when I flipped them. I remember that. So, but yeah, the other ones I got going, I got a Holy Grail, I got a cheese, and a Scout's Prayer, which came from my buddy Military John down here. He gave me the Scout's Prayer and he gave me the cheese seeds. So cheese is beautiful. I love the plant, the way it looks and everything, because it's not all branchy all over the place. It just it just doesn't grow like the others. It's just so different looking. It's not like the other plants. I don't even want to touch any of the leaves because they're not changing colors or anything. Everything is just staying so tight and green. I just don't want to touch any of it. You know, there's no room for exfoliation on it. All the leaves all the nodes are so tight together, and there's buds in between every one of them. They're like a Christmas tree, like side by side Christmas trees growing up next to one another, and it's all bud. So I'm not doing anything to it. I'm just leaving them alone. Let them do their thing all by themselves. I never saw a plant like that before. So, it doesn't look like other weed plants. I mean, the leaves look like marijuana plants, but the plants don't look like marijuana plants. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? They're just growing up like Christmas trees, just two columns straight up, but they're not growing any branches out from them. They're just growing straight up, and if you lift up the leaves, there's flowers under each of the layers. So, yeah, it's nice, huh? I'm liking that. Never grew one like that before. Uh, yeah, it's I'm liking the looks of that. I got some more of those seeds. I want to grow some more. I'd like to try growing those and bending them down and letting those buds grow upward. Wonder how that would go. I mean, if that would work, if that would make a difference. I'm going to get this video out of the tub. Much love, Fitty. Okay, well, have a good time. See you next time. And enjoy your life. Take care of yourself. So, somebody's still there. I don't know who. Unless that's dog still doing the dishes and listening to the show. I don't know. Well, it was nice that Keith and Chief stopped in. Good to hear from him. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. I might just quit and go play with the dogs or something, or watch some tube. Go up to the keg, have a beer. I don't know. Probably not. Save my money. Because I still owe dog money. Forgot to pay him. So, forgot to pay him what I owed him when he was here the other day. So, yeah, I'm just going to cut this thing off right now. And remember, there's nothing funny about peace, love, and understanding. And I hope to see you Tuesday. I don't know if I might not be doing a show Tuesday because I'm going to lunch with my Bessie before she heads back to Arizona. So take care and hopefully see you next Saturday. Bye for now. Stay safe. See ya.